You know, you went through these issues. Well, publicly, we saw you go through issues with Baby. We saw Wayne go through them. We heard rumblings and other crew members and them saying the things. Is that why y'all kept leaving them on stage during the tour? we all trying to figure out, like,
bro, that was bro. Some of that was like AI, man. Some of that was some bullshit, man. Like that wasn't, bro. And I'm gonna just clean that up, you know, right here, right now, man. Baby was not sleep on stage, man. You heard me? Like, we just gonna get that out the way. You know what I'm saying?
That didn't happen.
The homie was looking at the teleprompter, and you know when you do them big arena dates, right? You know, and even if you got a nice show and a long show, right? So you gonna have the songs and the lineup, you know, taped to the floor, so you could know what's coming up next, so you could set the song up properly, right? And it was a big timer segment of the show, you know, that was coming up. So he was looking down to you know, see where we was going next, so you know he could be on point. And I just think he got caught, you know, from a bad angle, bro. You heard me? And you know they rolled the big homie out, man. Like, but we got a good laugh about it. You know, we joked off it. Like, it was all fun. It was all games. It ain't do nothing for real, but you know, hype it up, you know, for the next one. And the show still been selling out, so, you know what I mean?
And I bet it is. I bet it is, because people seeing certain things like, all right, so we saw Wayne cut him off in the middle of the speech.
Hey, but for real, like, so, you know, when you doing them arenas like that, right?
Right.
You know, you be having a hard shutdown time, you know what I mean? So, you know, you be, if you know, they'll say you got to be out of there at 11 o'clock. You need to be out of there at 11 o'clock. You hear me? Oh. You know what I'm saying? And in Houston, Wayne was late. You know what I mean? And he got fined $90,000. Wow. You know what I mean? So, you know, to me, I can't take that. You heard me? Wayne might could afford it. You heard me? But I can't afford a $90,000 hit, you know what I mean? A $90,000 fine. You see what I'm saying? So, you know, Shorty got fined like 90 bands. You know what I'm saying? For the Houston show, he was a little late. You heard me? So, you know, he didn't want to, I guess he didn't want to take, you know, another $100,000 hit. You heard me? So, you know, he was trying to just really run through the set and make sure, that we got out there at the proper time or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't like he was just cutting him off just on no disrespectful shit or nothing like that. It was like, man, he was trying to beat these last 20 minutes. You know what I'm saying?
And get the songs out
before we go over the time limit, and he had to pay another, you know what I mean?
Right.
And but motherfuckers don't be really knowing what be going on behind the scenes.
They
you know
don't
what I'm
be,
saying?
and you know, if it's left to people's imaginations, they out there thinking, you know, everybody's getting even for whatever monetary discrepancies y'all had with Baby. And y'all just having fun out there.
Nah, facts, man. Like we've been having like it's been a movie, bro. I ain't even gonna lie, man. It's been a movie. You know, I had been looking forward to it, you know what I mean, since, you know, I was locked up. And you know, at the end of the day, man, like, it ain't about what you want. It's really about what the fans want, man. And the fans really, you know, wanted that. And wanted that Cash Money reunion. You know, wanted that Hot Boys reunion. Like, just really wanted to see, you know, all us, you know, back together on stage, like, as a unit and just giving it to them, like, how we came in the game, giving it to them. So, you know, it made sense, man, for everybody involved. And then, you know, at the end of the day, man, like how could you walk away from, you know, that type of money? You know what I mean?
Right.
Like,
well, wait, we don't know what type of money. I don't know how much.
When I first said Kendrick versus Wayne, I would be interested to see what angle Wayne would take against Kendrick. We kind of know where Kendrick gonna go with Wayne because there's so much for him to say. Plus, Wayne never been in that type of battle with a nigga like Kendrick was gonna pick you apart on some Black Power shit. What do you think? I'm not even saying that in a fucked up way. He gonna What do you think Lil Wayne could say? Like, if you got an opponent but it's not that much to say about, what do? You make shit up? Do you lie? What the fuck do you do? How do you make this interesting?
I think you would call him a good kid.
Mad City.
True.
You know, I think Wayne is very lyrical. It would be a lot of punchlines.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. A solid angle from Wayne on Kendrick.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm like, where do you go?
I'm just curious.
Oh, wow.
No, I just want to know. Who's taller?
We gotta look it up. We gotta look it up.
No, because you know that was that was a thing. That was
look
a thing.
Look it up, woman. You got your phone in your Look it up.
I don't know what angle he would come from. I don't know what angle he would come from.
You want to know. Y'all want to know. Y'all want to know who's taller.
I want to hear the rest of the math answer.
Yeah, because I'm thinking I don't even know what angle he would come from.
He definitely played a good kid. You were a lyricist. He would try to outstreet him. I think he would try to outstreet him.
So
the Crip nigga?
Yeah, definitely try to outstreet him.
How do you outstreet a Crip?
I mean, how you gonna outstreet him if he go use you a fake gangbanger?
Yeah, right. He not gonna come at a street angle because Kendrick is not claiming to be street for real.
Right, exactly.
Right.
So he's more on the lyricist and I'm about the people and all that stuff.
Yeah, outstreet him don't that ain't really hard. I'm saying, how does he come with an angle that's gonna affect him in a way to the public? I'm like, what the fuck you gonna say about this nigga?
Just say, okay, let's think about what Nas did. Nas didn't have to use no facts.
Well, against Jay?
Against Jay.
Who
said that?
He didn't have to use no facts.
But he said a bunch of shit though.
What do you mean?
Ether was all facts.
No, it wasn't. 36 in a karate class. That never happened. Come on, man.
Jay was taking Thai Bo public.
That was true.
That was true.
It's a karate class.
Thai Bo. He was taking Thai Bo. I mean, yo.
Get the fuck out of here.
Listen, yo, you
Get
said
the fuck out of here.
It was all
that shit is not real. That shit is not real.
There was video.
That was real. And
he had a Thai Bo line. He wasn't taking Thai Bo.
There was a video of Jay-Z taking a karate class.
Pull it up. Pull it up. I dare you.
It was very
Pull it up.
Yeah,
Pull it up.
Pull it up.
Remember the
You remember a video where Jay-Z was doing Thai Bo?
Yes.
Get the fuck out of here.
That's a real thing.
Commando, you do Thai Bo? You tried it before?
Of all the lines.
If Commando tried it, then it ain't that soft.
Oh, shit.
It ain't that soft. If this nigga tried Thai Bo, like, nah.
The fucking Billy Banks was out there with, keeping it real.
So there's whole articles on it. Remember when Nas
said this whole articles on it? That's crazy.
I didn't know that. I thought it was a good line.
I remember seeing that video.
Yeah, no, Ether was all real. Most of it, the song was.
No, it was not.
Not say all real, but most of it. Let's say he had real bars in there.
It was in Jay-Z's MTV Diary.
Oh, I don't listen to people, man. Don't worry about that.
Wait. Let me find it because that was. It says here. Let me double check. It was because it says the MTV Diary.
They capping.
No, it was. I
love
remember.
But if you do Thai Bo, you do Thai Bo.
Listen,
I know that.
Listen.
There's nothing wrong with Thai Bo.
I love the way that we got off of the topic of A and his second gun charge to talk about this.
You know what?
We gotta keep things safe, man.
You trying to get a Pepsi sponsor, nigga? Get the fuck out of here. Pepsi ain't fucking with you, nigga.
My good buddy Joe Budden said he has a better mixtape catalog than Lil Wayne.
Oh no.
Who agrees? Joe Budden's wow.
I like
no. Before you might wanna think about that.
Nah, he was going crazy on them clue tapes.
Clue tapes, mood music,
Fab,
Drake might have made the joke. Nobody wants to hear mood music 27, but mood music was a vibe for a minute.
People weren't doing emotional based raps before Joe.
Yeah.
Which is Drake's whole MO.
Putting
your feelings on that was Joe early. 10 minutes alone. That was his whole thing.
Yeah, I remember that.
Remember that record?
That was the last track on his first
I
album.
wouldn't say his catalog better than Lil Wayne's though.
But
mixtapes?
No.
The Carters are all mixtapes, right?
Right? No ceilings. The Carters. No, the Carters turned into albums.
The Carters albums, Dedication,
Fahrenheit, 5,000 degrees Fahrenheit.
No ceilings, right?
No ceilings.
All right.
I mean, but what was the point of the argument? I mean, just to say that he thought his was better.
I think that
Hip hop always got.
No. I think that
always got my whole catalog is better than yours.
For every artist, you're always gonna feel like, okay, this may have been overlooked. Like, it is true.
Right, because
Joe was that
he was overlooked.
first Drake.
He was overlooked. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Content-wise.
Content-wise. The records might have moved the same. He might not have had the same support, but
Definitely
he was the guy that was spending a lot of time.
Have the same impact.
His relationships were very public.
Because he didn't have the same support.
Right. So,
I mean, it was a different time.
But first,
you know what? I could look at Big Daddy Kane and Jay-Z and say the same argument.
First don't mean the best.
You know what I'm saying?
Better.
No,
Right.
that's
But
true.
To Mav's point, when you overlook certain, like if you overlook a founder.
But at that time, Joe Budden was he was a part of people where people was listening to. So it wasn't like he was super underground where he was overlooked.
No, but we can't compare the level of promotion Drake got. I mean, Wayne got for his shit versus the level of promo that Joe received for his shit.
Well, I don't think it's a mixtape thing. I think it's a songwriting.
He did say
it's
catalog.
a songwriting thing.
But I brought that up because he's talking about impact.
Right.
Impact,
but I'm saying when you have
market.
the impact, right, like the thing that takes Drake and Wayne kind of in a different direction is that they were writing just better songs, right?
No, I think it's marketing.
I think
bar for bar, I'll give Joe that.
Bar for bar?
better, probably. Well, let me not say that.
I would say content.
But
I would go
okay,
content because
But when
bar
you
for
start-
bar, Wayne was smoking everything.
Wayne was nice.
Everybody.
So I wouldn't
Everything.
say that. But when you start getting into the songwriting, that's different.
Wayne don't write though.
Right.
No, whether he freestyled or not,
it's just creating songs.
Right.
Drake,
Songs.
Wayne, like those are compositions.
You know what I get from this? The question is not as easy to answer as you might think. It's a little closer than you might think. It sounds like a wash off the rip, but connoisseurs who are sitting back who really know, it's not.
It's not that far.
As soon as you say it, you go, wait.
I will say the one thing I will give Wayne is a lot of his mixtapes included remixes of hit records that were already out.
That's true.
And he was smoking those. No
And
matter
Wayne-
whose shit it was, he was
I missed
smoking.
that.
Wayne delivered
He was
different
wild.
flows on his music too,
He was wild.
where Joe Budden was basically in this one lane, this one pocket.
No, I can't say that.
Wayne gave you different styles.
Well,
bro.
yeah, no, but that's not to say that Joe was only in one pocket.
He wasn't
Wayne
as
was
versatile.
in a gang. Okay,
He
but
wasn't as
that
versatile
doesn't
as
mean
Wayne.
he was only in. Okay.
Yeah, I give that to Wayne. I give that to Wayne.
Yeah,
His
yeah,
flow,
yeah.
he definitely was able to switch up his flow.
He was all over the place.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The chilling in my Beamer. What's that? The Swiss Beats joint?
Oh yeah, he went crazy.
Oh,
Sitting in my
my
face.
He
God.
went
Yeah.
crazy.
Oh my God.
He went crazy.
And he was going crazy and all that. Like everything he did back then. That was what I got, little mama. Where you went off on the Jay-Z shit.
Oh yeah, he went crazy.
So what part of Joe Budden catalog was better than Wayne?
Extra.
I think Joe should stop making this fucking argument of how good his music was.
I think
He's
he
not
want
rapping
people
no
to
more, bro.
dig.
Like,
You want people to dig.
I mean, if you want him to dig, that's cool. That's cool.
Probably.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I would rather Joe
Especially
Budden.
because he just got his record.
But here's my issue with that. Okay,
So pump it up.
Okay, so now people go back and they're like, "Oh shit, we slept on Joe. This shit was fire." Yo, when you dropping the next tape? Never.
No.
Never. So what's the fucking point?
So even when Trap or Die came out, I was like, damn, what the fuck I'm gonna do next? Like, what can I do next? Like, how am I gonna top this? And I happened to be on tour with Tip. He was on the phone with Wayne. I was like, yo, you talking to Wayne? Let me talk to him.
Okay.
I was in my bunk. This one I had the bunk. Now I got the back room on the bus. Like the boss room. But I paid my dues, Seti.
Bro.
I used to sleep
I'm on the bunk right now.
I used to sleep on the bunk.
Fresh out young nigga, but I'm on the bunk. Definitely on the bunk
You're
right
gonna
now.
get there.
I was on the bunk and Tip passed me the phone. And this was Wayne when he was doing the Squad Up tapes. And I was like, yo, you know, it's time. We gotta get one in. He was like, let's do it. And literally, like, it's so amazing when I think about it. Like, bro, when I named it Dedication, like,
That was the illest shit.
It just came out of nowhere.
One of the legendary series of all time. For me, that's the one for me.
Yeah. No, I always argue. Well,
I'm about to say that's better than
Trap or Die or Dedication 2?
Dedication 2 and Trap or Die.
Which one is better?
Dedication 2. Dedication 2.
Trap or Die, bro.
Me, it's Trap or Die. For me, it's Dedication 2.
Dedication.
Because I was there for that.
Dedication 2.
I love Dedication 2.
I love Wayne.
We all
You know
do.
what I'm saying?
Right.
We all do. And you know,
those tapes made me love.
No, Dedication, because of the system of mixtapes, like Wayne had put out the Carter, so he was coming into becoming into the best rapper alive. But Dedication was all over Canal Street. So all the East Coast really picked up on Wayne because of Dedication.
That's when,
see what I'm saying?
That was when New York started to like
exactly.
Was that before? Was that? I just want to ask something. Was that before Touch It or Not with Cameron? It might have been around the same time.
No, that was a little bit after.
It was after.
Touch It or Not was after?
Well, Touch It or Not might have been out around Dedication 2. Dedication 1 came out before Touch It or Not. But it was around the same era.
That Dedication is what made people look at Wayne as a lyricist.
100%.
Yes,
right.
We did.
Because the production.
That's why I like Dedication.
It was shit that we was like this. You know how many New York rappers were snatching up those cans and be like, yo, I need to rhyme on this.
I like them
Hearing him on that shit was like, oh shit.
It was different.
And watching him.
And by the way, I didn't know. Like, you know, like Wayne, like back then, like Wayne was, Tunchi was like the wobbly, drop it like it's hot guy to me.
And that's how we looked at him.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when he sent me the music for Dedication, and I was like, yo, this nigga's on some shit. Like, this is not what I even expected. Like, and I was listening to Squad Up tapes and everything, so I was like, oh, Wayne's on his rap shit, you know, and even on Squad Up tapes, that's when I think he first started taking a couple little shots at Hov and things like that. But when I got the music, the Dedication, I was like, yo, like, this is different. And the culmination of the title, of the cover, of the artwork.
The artwork
was
dumb. You fucked the whole game. The artwork was dumb.
Shout out to Rob Petrozzo, like he's a genius when it came to the artwork. The artwork for Dedication, the time, and by the way, I named it Dedication even before Katrina. So when we did Dedication 2 and then Katrina hit, it was just like.
So you think Dedication 2 is way better
legendary.
Dedication 2
Dedication 2 is arguably the best mixtape of all time.
Fact. Yeah, it's up there.
It's up there with Trap or Die.
I love Dedication.
I piggyback back and forth, you know, and both those are my guys, and they've gotten on me at times about which one I say is one and which one is two.
But to say the best mixtape of all time and a teeter-totter on 1 and 2, and it's you.
Yeah, it's pretty
You
crazy.
dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Some ill nigga shit.
That's some ill shit.
Yeah.
Can I ask a selfish
And he got
question?
the Dedication 2, so it's 3 of them technically.
No,
he got
there's seven of them.
There's 7 of them.
There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 6.5.
I just want to give you respect to your humility. Because we're going to jump a little bit ahead, but Math likes to bring it back.
Yeah, I like that. I want the full story.
No, when you got jammed up, it always fucked with me when Wayne said, drama got to move a little bit smarter. That fucked with me.
You know who else it fucked with?
Ooh.
My grandmother. She was upset.
I was upset about that.
My grandma was upset.
And you never really, the way you kept it classy, I never heard nothing crazy.
Yeah.
I felt the way I never met you, and I'm like,
and we weren't expecting you to keep quiet with all the talk we got used to on the mixtapes. Sure you was
it
about
fucked
to
with me. I ain't gonna lie to you.
So what?
A lot of people don't even really remember that.
I remember it.
Oh, we all remember.
Nah, what happened?
So-
I don't even remember that.
When they asked Wayne about it, after I got locked up, they asked Wayne how he thought, and he said, Drum needs to move a little smarter like Clue or Khaled.
Yeah.
Wayne said
So in his
it's documented.
Yeah, it's documented.
Yeah. It's on footage.
That was his response when they asked him.
He said that.
In his defense, around that time, there was a company and there were various people that started putting barcodes on the mixtapes, and they were putting them in stores, unbeknownst to me, and not sanctioned by me. They were taking my tapes, and my tapes wound up in Best Buy and in Target. So one day I looked up on 106 and Park, and they were like, new releases, brand new Young Jeezy, Camp and the Snowman, and T.I. the Leak. And I'm getting calls from Coach K and Jason Jeter like, yo, why are the Gangsta Grills on fucking 106 in Park as new releases? So basically this company, it was called BCD, and they literally took my masters, or quote unquote masters, and put barcodes on them. So Jason Brown had made a deal with them early on, and I think he sold like 2 masters for like 10 grand, right? Mm-hmm. Now I didn't know that they was gonna take them and put them in the fucking Best Buy and Target. So when they did it, I was like, yo, I called them like, yo, what the fuck are y'all doing? Like, whoa, y'all, this, no. Like,
do that.
Yeah, you can't do that. That's against the rules. That's against the rules. That's not how we play the game. There were some motherfuckers from Europe, this white guy and white lady, and they were like, no, it's all good. It's okay. It's fine. It's cool.
Standard.
Then these motherfuckers went and literally took my whole catalog and bootlegged my shit and put it in and stored and barcoded it. And that shit was, you could go in Target and Best Buy, or you could go overseas and that shit was showing up. So, you know, there was a period where me and Busta had an issue, Dog Pound had an issue, because they were walking in stores and seeing the shit in there. And they're like, yo, like, you know, they're not seeing that money. And they're like, oh, okay, Drum's over here getting this money from out of here. And that wasn't, you know, I never saw none of that. You know what I'm saying? So in Wayne's defense, I was only to assume that may have been the reason why he said that. You know what I'm saying? So I gave it, you know, I didn't take it personal, because I knew that was going on, and I knew that any artist wouldn't technically look at me sideways. Mm-hmm. But then there was also a time and a space, I ain't gonna lie, where like, you know, artists were looking at it like, well, Drum's eating off these mixtapes, and we're not seeing no money. Like, Drum's eating, and I would be, you know, in my defense, I'm like, nigga, y'all niggas is seeing that off 1 show or 2 shows. Like, yeah, don't count my pockets. Like, yeah, I'm making good money, but you niggas is out here charging $150,000 a show, like, off of something that we did together. So we all should be able to eat, you know.
Right. Being that the Super Bowl was in New Orleans, and you know, a lot of people wanted that to be Wayne's situation.
Right.
It didn't go down that way. I wanted to know if that was something that everybody was feeling. You dig what I'm saying? So when Wayne said, you know, I ain't catch it, I kind of understand where that's coming from.
Facts.
But does everybody feel like that?
You know, I don't know how everybody feel, but I know me personally, you know, I would have loved to see, you know, Shorty, you know, get that opportunity to do the halftime show. Like, he definitely, you know, deserved it. You know, he's an icon. Like, he's a GOAT. You know, he single-handedly, you know, saved hip-hop. Like his resume is
official,
you know, unmatched. Like, it's not like, I don't know who in hip-hop resume that you could put alongside Shorty resume, and you know what I mean? Like, so, you know, he checked all the boxes that they look for when they're picking, you know what I mean? Like, artists to, you know, host and do, you know, a halftime show, man. So, yeah, man, like I definitely think he deserved it. You know, I definitely think, you know, it would have been a good look for the city. But then I also understand the politics. You know what I mean? Like, I understand the politics of it all. So, you know, I mean, it is what it is. You know what I mean? Like at the end of the day, bro, it is what it is, man. Like, we ain't tripping.
How much of this industry, in your opinion, is politics, and how much of it is, like, how much do you run into real niggas in the industry? Like, how many niggas kept it solid with you while you was locked down?
Probably like 4, 5.
4.
You know what I mean?
Wow.
Like, yeah, man, like, bro, these niggas is bitches out here, man. like, period. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like, come on, bro, you know how it is in this shit, man. Like, you know, when you reach a certain level of this shit, like, the politics is
fake smiles, fake
smiles, fake daps, fake hugs, you know what I'm saying, fake all that, but you know, it's also, you know, good men and women that build real relationships, you know what I mean, that you know, pass the test of time and, you know, put you in a situation to where you can navigate around the shit and, you know, motherfuckers create their own, you know what I'm saying? Like circle and just way of, you know what I'm saying, doing things. But yeah, man, like when you reach you know what I mean? Like to get to that next level, like, come on, bro, you know it's all politics.
Wayne would do verses with people for no money and make the label clear it. Don't hold those people up, man. Put the record out. But you got a record coming out next week. They was very unorthodox, putting out records when they wanted to. So the whole way that record label told you things supposed to work and what month you should come out, they was going against the grain and winning. So he'll show up and do this verse with Corey dead in the middle of and they'll be in there pulling their hair out of Universal. You just went into this song with.
Yeah. How'd you feel after that?
It was crazy.
Out of Islama being.
Yeah, for real. Word up.
I got a story. I got a story.
It's for real.
They sent crazy. Corey a milli early.
The beat for it?
The verse and everything.
Oh shit.
Wayne was on fire. Corey got a milli before anybody put something to this. Corey destroyed that.
I heard that.
I'm holding this shit for 2-3 months. So finally, I'm going core. Core like, Dad, you can't leave that. I can't leave that. I can't do that. I don't want to burn no bridges. I'm like, Core, if they was going to put you out on that record, they'd be out. They not answering. They wasn't calling. You know, it just didn't feel right.
Right.
Telling your dad did it. Nah. So I held it for long enough. Then I hit my man. Rich Dollars was working at Bad Boy at the time and working for Matola and them.
Right.
I said, yo, just leak this. Don't say I did it. And that shit went viral. Yeah. And then everybody started doing it. Yeah. But we had that shit early, man. Cole was so mad at me. He was like, yo, don't do that. That's that. This is a once in a lifetime.
Y'all fight over shit?
Yeah.
There's a lot of fight stories. Laugh says it all.
Because sometimes, you know,
what's the biggest fight y'all had?
I think sometimes
I don't know, like it's different. I don't ever
not like that.
Yeah, we don't have no it just be disagreements and like at the end of the day I don't stay mad at my pops because I know at the end of the day he's never told me anything the way it was like, yo, it's your fault. Or it's like, yo, I shouldn't have. I was raised with a certain like, yo, I could tell you I did that. I could tell you not to do that, but I could tell you the stove is hot, but if you're gonna touch it yourself to figure it out, that's on you. Mm-hmm. But I'm letting you know that's not the way to go. You know what I mean? I'm telling you that's not it.
Right.
But if you decide to do it, then that's how. So that being raised that way kept me from and just knowing what to do and what not to do. Like it's just simple math to me. Like it's just like it's like, yo, it don't make sense for me to do certain things or put myself in certain places that would jeopardize anything or just have me in any kind of foolery. So just that mindset alone kept me just out the way.
It's Hoffa, trapper turn smack rapper. Only smack rapper that you know is smack rappers. Got bars, I can hang with the backpackers. Trap star, I don't hang with the backpackers. I'm in the hood with the work, you heard. Making fiends leave earth, you heard. Got your baby mama thirst, you heard. Feel a flow, nigga, throw it in reverse. This the wave you need to surf, you heard.